All right, let me check out Advanced Paris. Definitely has the facade that a lot of people will go for. A little bit of tube action, gauges, contrast with the faceplate. You can see through. And I think the budget points on these are really attractive. I just have not covered them a lot in the past, so thought I'd at a show like this where they bring everything, get a little bit more information. Actually, this is very similar to the Primaire. This is much cooler in my opinion. This brushed. Is this a new finish? I like this a lot.
Yeah, this is all part of the...
Yeah, that's...
It's a new series which is called Nova.
Okay.
And for this series Nova, we have the integrated amplifiers, 2 models. We have the monoblocks and the stereo amplifiers. As well on top, these 3 new accessories,
Okay.
which are originally invented for these new devices.
Okay.
So you have a network cartridge, which can use as a slot in here.
Okay.
In the new integrated amplifiers. And this is a completely streaming model. And you can use this as a unique USP really is that you can use this as a standalone streamer to connect all your older hi-fi systems as a streaming.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
It's like a Nintendo cartridge.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the size of a cigarette box, like that.
Yeah.
And the other one is
That's a really cool
It's a
remote.
remote control.
okay, then switch to the remote. The remote is more for, let's say, comfort.
Yeah.
French way of listening to music. You put this on your desk or on your
Let me
sofa
feel it,
side,
yeah.
and you can control the main functions.
Yeah, I like that. How's the battery life on this?
It's to be charged.
Oh, okay, great.
It's pretty smart made.
No, that I like that better than the battery ones I've seen, the rotary
Yes.
ones. Like the REL one, the battery dies.
At the
sometimes.
end, if you start thinking further products for the next couple of years to have a integrated amplifier first hand,
Uh-huh.
and then you have the possibility to change things which are going to be more frequently changed technology-wise. You have a cartridge which is quite smart.
Right.
And the other one is the Bluetooth dongle. It's a further development of the regular one. It's called O3, and we are going to have the possibility for the customers to have these both sides running, so meaning streaming in and streaming out for a headphone, etc.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's the advantage of the new one. So these are the explanation of these 3 accessories.
What is the price going to be on this Nova series?
The price point retail will be around for the small one, which is the 130 watts on 8 ohm per channel, and it will be 4,000 euros.
4,000 euros,
Yes.
and it's got DSP room correction too.
Yes.
So it's got. Does it have mics or anything to
No.
measure?
You can use this with a mic you have already on the market.
Okay. All right.
And for these measurements, you should have a little bit knowledge of how a room is working on audio.
Well.
So that's the reason why we are not going to give these as
Yeah.
an accessory to a regular customer. So you need to have the dealer involved.
Well, that's
or
smart, yeah,
someone
because
who's-
that's why room correction gets a bad rap, is because people that don't know how to use it are using it and they
Exactly.
screw it up,
Yeah.
and they don't blame themselves, they blame the tool,
Yeah.
and that's why it gets
Exactly.
a bad rap. But yeah, that's smart.
So we have the smaller version, which is the 130. And you see, this is the bigger one. You see the silver
Yes.
front, more or less the same product, a little bit more power, 190. and you see the front. We made the display a little bit smaller. You can dim the display. You can dim also the view meters.
Okay.
And you can use it in two colors. So meaning white background and blue background.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Because the main products, our main
Or the blue.
program.
But people might not like that. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it's country wise. You know, in Europe we have more or less coming up the
Yeah.
white backlight, and
Yeah.
we know from the US and other countries they are really happy with that blue.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we decided to have the new versions with the
Two options. Yeah. Now, tell me about these transformers here. Do y'all wind your own, or?
No. It's they are really selected for
Okay.
for having or driving the 130 or 190.
Okay.
Or the bigger one is from the M220. And these
how much power is
these
this
are
one?
The backbone of these
220.
products, because here we have 220 watts on
Under
8,
8 ohms. Okay.
and it's massive. It's really the backbone of the product.
Yeah. How heavy is this piece?
I guess 28 kilos.
Okay. So this is a mono.
It's the mono.
Mono
yes.
blocks.
The bigger mono we have. Then maybe in the coming years, also a bigger one, which is coming up.
And what is the price on this one?
Actually, we don't know it quite
Okay.
precise. It will be between 4,500, 5,000 euros.
Okay. For two.
No,
For each one.
one.
Okay. But yeah, you can. You can tri-amp your speakers. You can get 6 of them.
And with a good amplifier, with a good pre-amplifier, or using even the integrated ones or the older pre-amplifiers, you can drive these quite good. Yeah.
Well, I do like the evolution of the looks, because probably that look profile is not my favorite taste, but this much better for my taste. So I'm very impressed with this new look and this brushed.
If you look from here to look at the finish on the front plate, you see really the finish work,
Yeah.
which is done, and even on the black side,
Mm-hmm.
on the black side product front, you see that this is
Let me put some light on it here.
quite good development and made. So you see these.
Yeah. No, I like this a lot better, this evolution. So this Nova series. And when is this going to be available to the public?
It will be available September, October
September, October.
this
Okay.
year. Yes, should be.
Okay. I love it. I love the remote control too. So the new look, remote control, A+. What do you have over here?
We do have a new system on top.
Okay.
Beside our cables, which we pre-launched last year, more or
Okay.
less, under the radar. We have them now available in Europe, and I guess it will be also available shortly in the US.
Okay.
And what we have as another new product lineup is called the Pro Series,
Okay.
with one product, which is a 2-room, 2-level amplifier, where you can play music in 2 different rooms or in a bar in 2 different zones, areas, whatever.
Okay. But you have one
With
chassis.
a panel
Oh, okay.
to control the other room, and you can put these away. You can name it, because
Okay.
you have a lot of change in your stuff. So you have these, and on top of that, behind, you have treble, mid-range, and sub,
Okay.
and you can also level the volume sensitivity of your sources, because if you switch from your
match,
mobile
yeah,
phone
right.
to another, let's say TV is running in the background, so you have different levels on volumes,
So,
and you can
got
switch
built-in
these, this
input
is
trim,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. And do you guys make the speakers too
Yes, the speakers are the development, meaning the story
for this?
continues with the 2 different models of the speakers, which is the SP4 and the SP6.
And these are strictly for indoor use, not outdoor?
Of course, at the moment, yes,
Okay.
but never say never, you know.
Maybe do outdoors.
Yes.
Okay.
For some countries, it's pretty important to have even outdoor. Meanwhile, yeah.
All right.
First, we looked really on the development of the device, which is 4 times 50 watts as a amplifier for the 2 channels. So yeah.
So this is officially the world debut of the Nova series, or did y'all mention this before? Is this the first time?
No. This is really launched from for the Nova series here in Munich.
Okay. So if I call this the world debut of the Nova series, that's
Exactly,
true.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's, just to understand this properly, it's on top of the regular Classic and MyConnect product range. So it's
Okay.
not getting to disappear this side and just this one. So we are ramping up a new step
Okay.
forward in a better quality, in a better
Right.
look and feel, technology-wise. This is the way we are going to bring these.
No, I think this will attract a whole new level of clientele that likes this aesthetic and yeah, everything about it.
Yeah.
Even the price points I think are reasonable. So thank you for
Of course,
showing
of
that.
course. Thanks. You're welcome.